Gemini, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you enjoy this reading, feel free to like and subscribe, and to have early access to these readings, to exclusive Patreon community readings, extended readings, all that stuff, please do join me on my Patreon, which is available in the description below. It's the first link. I am available for personal readings, which you can also find in the description below. That being said, let's get started, Gemini. Okay, the Chariot. This is determination, this is movement forward, this is a focused intention. Even victory after difficulty. So this seems like you're crossed with a bit of maybe conflict. I feel like it's more so internal though, because on your mind it seems like there's sort of this cross between healing and pain. So I feel like you're recovering from some pain. I feel like you've been maybe holding back on fully trusting a situation or taking a leap forward on a situation. But there is a lot of passion here. There's a lot of creativity. In some ways, you may have felt stuck for a while, and you still may feel stuck because it seems like you're maybe sort of tiptoeing around something or observing something, but there will be a change that really kind of opens things up here. And you might be ignoring, say, insecurities, fears, or kind of looking away from that kind of thing out of a sense of wisdom. There also does seem to be a great sense of commitment here or higher learning. I feel like you're obtaining knowledge or wisdom in something. I feel like you are afraid of needing to defend your position. It's almost like trying to find perfect balance or management between everything you have going on. Perhaps you have a lot of different things going on, and some of those situations might feel kind of touchy, so it kind of can put you on edge. I feel like you're maybe walking away from certain things, and that could just be walking away from internal experiences. Or your advice is to walk away from, jobs that don't serve you, relationships that don't serve you, anything that is really sort of just weighing on you. It could be a thought process. And I do think a lot of it happens internally, because on your mind, you're trying to sort of balance things out. And there is clarity here. There's justice ahead of you. In fact, there's going to be sudden changes for the better, I think, because ahead of you, clarifying justice, we have the Fool, We have the Tower and the Magician. So it's almost like something that maybe you've even been manifesting for a while comes together quite well. I think that there is a need to get some rest. I think that there is a need to heal from maybe some past difficulties. And, you know, also overextending yourself. I would be careful of overextending yourself or overstretching yourself, you know. And sometimes when we want to go in new directions in our life, you know, but we feel held back by the world in some way. I mean, yeah, sometimes we have to just get through things, you know, but often we are our own solution, you know, because the opinions of others, the fears of others, as well as ourselves can really be a debilitating thing if we allow it to be. You know, I would say don't let the opinions or practicality or like what has always, you know, sort of been taught to us, you know, don't let that kind of thing hold you back from really reaching for what you want in your life. You could also receive a communication in some way that maybe, or communication that you need to make even, that brings about some kind of anxiety. It could be around setting boundaries. It could be around defending your position. You know, there is justice in this, whatever it is. It could be sudden. And I do want to say, don't be, there's no need to really be, or maybe there's an environment that you're in that is incredibly draining. And if that's the case, maybe you should move on from that, even if it's kind of scary, or you will, you know, maybe you haven't decided yet, but I kind of get the impression that you may involve yourself with people or something on a daily basis that is just ultimately very depleting to you. And that might have to leave sooner than you think, or you might have to sort of step out of that situation. Because that's the thing is you kind of already understand this in a lot of ways. You're giving too much to that situation. And I feel like you're trying to strategize like how to get out of it. And I feel like a solution will come very soon. You may gain, like say it's a job, right? You may gain unexpected resources. Let me pull some oracle for you. Hexbreaker, sound healing, final goodbye, release. Yeah, this is about, you know, a choice and releasing a curse of the mind. You know, this is about self-care. This is about higher belief. This is about self-mastery, meditation, and being gentle with yourself. And there's some kind of expansion that happens here. That, you know, and this could be involve magic, or it could be very magical in some kind of way. But I feel like there's some kind of expansion or growth that you're not anticipating that could change a lot of aspects of your life for the better. And you may make some decisions that you're afraid to make, like leaving a job or something like that. Because it's like, oh, well, what if these resources are temporary? What if this? What if that? I'm going to say let go of the what ifs, right? Because whatever the situation is that you're involved with, it's incredibly diminishing to you. And we can't possibly become our best selves in that environment. I feel like a tower is needed, a shakeup. And, you know, there's also a commitment here. There's also a learning, there's healing, there's, you know, probably love. There's opening yourself up to really like bigger ideas, bigger chapters. And your clarity of that, you know, it scares you. But it's only the devil that we create that keeps us imprisoned. You know, it can be really scary with that big looming devil right there, right? But these chains that hold them there are unlocked. They could just walk out of there, you know. He's not going to do anything. Yeah, you know, this has been a long struggle and you've been holding on to this, but intuitively, I feel like you know it's going to be time to go. And you, again, you might get some kind of resources or something like that that allows you to just run with this like new direction. So I would take advantage of that. Don't let fear hold you back, basically. So Gemini, I do appreciate you joining me here again. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated, please do like, subscribe, and definitely feel free to check out my Patreon, which is available in the first link below. Book a personal reading on my website. I have artwork for sale. I have all different things for sale. So I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you soon, Gemini.